We thrive together as a full St. Paul force when it comes to advancing our kids and putting their education first. When you provide opportunities for our educators and you provide safety in classrooms, that comes outside of the classrooms. That provides for the entire community.
State funding for public schools has not kept pace with inflation for the past 20 years. More recently, federal funding has also been threatened with potential elimination of millions of dollars for essential programs. St. Paul Public Schools faces at least $37 million in cuts next year and every year going forward, potentially resulting in significant reductions to staffing and school programs across the district, affecting 69 schools and more than 33,000 students.
For me, this referendum is incredibly important right now. We would be saying that the education of our children matter, not only to those who can afford private educations or specialized programs, but a public education is foundational.
St. Paul, like most Minnesota school districts, relies on an operating levy to fund its educational programs, with 21% of the district's funding currently coming from local property taxes. While SPPS is the second largest school district in Minnesota, it has one of the lowest operating levies compared to neighboring school districts and is well below the average for the Twin Cities metro area.
This is one way, one step, and one lever to developing sustainable funding practices, but it is a step in the right direction for greater fiscal responsibility and sustainability for the district.
On November 4th, St. Paul residents will be asked to vote on whether or not to approve a new school funding request. The 2025 operating levy is focused on 4 goals. 1. Provide greater financial stability for St. Paul students and avoid millions of dollars in budget cuts. 2. Maintain a broad range of academic programs such as arts and music, language and culture, and college and career readiness. 3. Preserve services that families and students value, such as transportation, security, and additional academic supports. 4. Retain high-quality teachers and support staff to ensure student success.
I took my favorite science class of all time this year, and it was physics. And it was probably the hardest science class I've ever taken, but out of that adversity, I think, came like extreme personal growth.
What's already in jeopardy in a lot of our schools are the arts, our music programs, opportunities for students to explore something beyond the core curriculum. Those are the first things that get cut. We know that exposure to the arts is what can create a spark in a student and allow them to shine.
If I didn't have music class or orchestra, I feel like my life would be very bland. It wouldn't be as colorful and vibrant as it is today, because music exposes you to so many things.
The estimated additional property tax for a St. Paul home valued at $289,200 is approximately $26 a month or $309 per year. This levy will be in addition to the current school district property taxes. If the levy is approved, there will be a tax increase to stabilize the district's budget and protect its school programs and staffing. If the levy is not approved, there will be at least $37 million in reduced funding for programs and staff every year moving forward.
We know that we are preparing our students to go out into our communities and to use all of the skills that they've developed to really help make our community a stronger space. And so without those well-rounded experiences, it just takes away our students' ability to go out into our communities to pursue their dreams and to change the world. Please learn all you can about the upcoming referendum. You can learn more at our website at spps.org/vote, and remember to vote on or before November 4th.